Kat, do you have any ones you wanted to show?
Yeah, one of the ones that, because we were talking about menus earlier, one of the tests that I used to try with the old Nano Banana model was visualizing menus. I hate the feeling of going to a restaurant and you're reading the menu and I'm visual and you can't.
There's no pictures.
There's no pictures.
We should outlaw menus with no pictures.
Well, or we can just create them now with Nano Banana Pro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
P0.
So I uploaded a menu that just had descriptions, pesto sauce, things like that. That doesn't give me what I need. And then this app is talking to Nano Banana, and you can see, one prompt up here that two prompts here.
Oh yeah, what was the prompt?
So it's real.
What was the prompt? I love
create an app that allows users to upload an image of a menu and then creates a new version of the user-provided menu with images of each food item.
Nice.
Which is way more wordy than it needed to be.
I like it.
Yeah, and so now I can see.
You need to make sure, my critique of this is I get worried that the model is going to be like, it's going to make it all like the most incredible food ever. That's why I need the real pictures, because I'm like, is the steak really going to look like that?
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Probably not.
I'll combine it with search grounding. We can get some review data in there and really get some accurate.
I like that. That's great.
But actually, I mean, that's like, I think the kind of amazing thing also about even this Nano Banana Pro model. I mean, I don't know if we already covered this on the live stream earlier, but like.
All original.
Amazing. But I think the ability for it to also leverage search grounding and actually use real-time information. Now, of course, then that information has to be existing for us to use it. But there's, I think, a lot that actually you can do with that too in terms of creating content. And we've been already seeing people do really fun things in terms of like summarizing events that happened yesterday, right? And being able to actually turn those into like really cool infographics and visuals. And that also gets really interesting when you want actual like real world data that you want to actually turn into these images.
Yeah, Tulsee, we didn't talk about this, I don't think, in any of the blogs specifically, if I remember correctly, but I think the team has been doing a bunch of work to like make the way that Gemini models interact with search and like how the results are displayed and stuff like that better. Like my critique originally was I felt like when search as a tool was enabled, it felt very searchy when you got the response, and I feel like I think we've been doing a bunch of stuff to make it more naturally infused.
Yeah, one of the things we've been really working on is right now, to your point, it used to be when you turn search on, you got to get just a different behavior from the model, like a different feel of the model. We've tried to bring these two things much, much more together. So now with Gemini 3, when you turn search on, it does really feel like the same model. And it has that same behavioral element. It has like that same quality preserved, but with search results in the responses and building on those search results. And so I think that actually makes a huge difference, especially for the Gemini app, where like real-time information and search is such a critical part of the experience. And then it actually, like, we can then extend it to image generation, which I think opens a whole nother new set of opportunities, right? Because you can actually, like to Amar's example with the newspaper, you can actually bring in these real pieces of content and actually like leverage that to create rich imagery. And the grounding is on the prompt, right? So you, based on what you ask for, we can get search results. So it's not that the image itself is, but the image benefits from that context that then the model can feed into it, which is cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Also, my quick comment is you missed a great dinner last night. We got this cool swag, so
Logan's Gemini-specific sweatshirt collection is
it's good. And
Yeah,
it's
Logan said this is his launch day ritual, but I think it's just his ritual.
my daily ritual.
Yeah.